Ethan, first of all, how's this week been since the point at Crewe?
Yeah, it's been just like any other week really. We have to obviously take the point and move forward. We wanted 3, thought we deserved 3, but unfortunately it didn't happen and we full steam ahead on the way to Stevenage.
When you look at this season as a whole, where do you think it's kind of ended up in the position it's in at the moment?
I couldn't probably put it down to one thing. There's been obviously multiple things where poor start, which led into obviously the old manager getting sacked. Then obviously we had Jim Mack for a few games, managed to get a point for him, which is always nice. Then obviously we had an uptake when the gaffer come in now, and then we've continued on a little bad run and we've had a few spells where we've looked well. I think we've made a turn and then obviously have a few setbacks, but it's like we've got to keep confident and keep moving forward as all we can do, as much as it's annoying to keep saying it, but it's what we have to do, it's the only thing we can do.
As captain, what do you kind of see as your role in all of this? Because I'd imagine you've had to pick these players up a hell of a lot this season.
Yeah, I think my role is to just simply be as steady as I can be on and off the pitch. Like obviously everyone knows I say what I say and I mean what I say, but I don't need to be ranting and raving all the time. Like the position we're in, I don't think me doing that constantly, obviously there's a time and a place, but I don't think it's going to help. So I just try and keep as steady and keep the ship as steady as I can and being as cool and calm as collected as I can be as well. It
does seem to be that on a lot of occasions, some games not like the Gillingham one, but on the whole it's been by the odd goal. Mm-hmm. And Danny Lloyd said just a few weeks ago, it's almost maybe a mentality thing with the team. Would you kind of agree maybe that's what it is when you're coming so close?
I don't know, it's tough. It's tough. Obviously we've got a lot of different types of players in this team, a lot of different mentalities. So like me, who are a little bit older, you've got Ethan Brealey, who's obviously a very good player, he's very young, so you're trying to mesh all those mentalities together. So Ethan never been in this position, so it's then for me or Jim Mack or from the older ones to say, even things are going wrong, keep confident. But I think there's a lot of confident players, we just got to stay confident and keep moving forward.
That mix of players obviously has come from different managers and things. But is there a sense of unity? You know, are you together? Are there quite a lot of different personalities in the dressing room? Is it been hard, or do you feel like you're there now?
I think there's both. I think there's unity and different personalities, which I think is good. If you have too much of the same thing in any line of work, I don't think it's going to lead to a successful accomplishment. But I think we have a lot of different characters, and I think that's good.
And looking at this game against Stevenage, you have come close against some of the top teams up there, and we've said it every week, must win. I'm sure the manager's saying that as well, but do you feel that it is getting to a case of you're getting closer, but it's also now or never?
Yeah, definitely. As you said, like there's not many games left now. The games are going to run out on us, so they are all must wins. They are all cup finals, as I'm sure the gaffer said before, and that's the mentality we have to have. We all know the position we're in. It's only us who can change it.
What would you say to the fans? It's been tough for them.
Oh, it's been incredibly tough for them. As I didn't expect to be in this position, I'm sure they didn't. They've been a mainstay in League One from what I can remember, and then I'm sure there's expecting to have better conversion rate in League Two, especially, and not to be at the bottom of League Two, which is not good. And I understand their frustrations, but hopefully they can stick with us through the thick and thin, which they have done. In fairness to them, they're entitled to give us a bit of stick. We've not been good enough. I've got no issues with it, like no issues whatsoever.